What's up, guys, and welcome to episode 4 of the Newcastle United career mode. This series is just flying by for me so far. I've been having a lot of fun recording it, especially because, as as angry as I can get sometimes because this team is so bad, it reminds me because like in a couple seasons this team is going to be really good, so we can look back at this time where we're struggling right now in the Premier League and amongst other games, and we can just look back at it and be like, wow, we really came from like having nothing to having everything. So yeah, right, this season is definitely going to be the toughest season for us, but once we get through it, and if we keep chugging along, as long as we don't get relegated, that's all that really matters. Realistically, I see us finishing at least in the top half of the table. It would be great if we could get a Europa League spot. That would be great, but that is going to be extremely difficult to do. That's going to be a tough fight all the way to the end of the season. But honestly, I feel like we could qualify for the Europa League, especially with this team we have now. Pretty much everyone is in the upper 70s, low 80s ratings. I feel like we could go on a decent run in the Europa League next year, especially if we sign some free agents in the winter transfer window, like Edinson Cavani. And I have some plans for some other free agents I might sign as well. But yeah, thought I'd just go over a little bit of where I see us finishing up at the end of the season, and just to do a little intro there. So guys, this is something that I actually kind of wanted to do since the beginning of this series and just kind of forgot about it, to be honest. But I wanted to hire at least one youth scout. So pretty much we can hire any of these youth scouts that you see listed here, and they'll go around to any nation that we pick, and they just scout out youth players like ages 15 to like 18ish, I think. And those players can have really, really high potentials, and if we bring them into our youth academy and continue to train them, then who knows, we might get some really high potential, hopefully attackers, but any player would be great for a high potential youth player. So yeah, I am gonna go with Anton Altanen, however you pronounce it. He's from Finland, and he has 5-star experience, 4-star judgment, and he's very expensive. As you can see, our budget is really low right now after that first transfer window, so this would be about half of our overall budget, but I do think that it's worth it because this is setting up our club for the long run. So let's hire him and let's send him to a country. Well, we are based in England, so how about we just send him to England for about 3 months, and let's see what kind of talent he ends up bringing back. We'll get our first youth report in about 1 month, and I'll keep updating that with you guys as we go along. For now, though, it is all about the Premier League. If you watched the last episode, I gave you a sneak peek at some of our games for this episode at the end, and we have some cracking games in this episode. Our first being up against Leicester City, away from home. Leicester City have gotten off to a flying start this year in the Premier League, so this could prove to be a really tough game. And I am also testing out our new 4-4-2 formation. I'm putting Saka on the left, Almiron on the right, and then Foden and Bentaleb in the middle. I'm telling Bentaleb to sit back a little more, Foden to go up and attack a little more, as we know what Foden can do as he gets forward. We saw that last episode. So, and also playing St. Maximin up top with Origi. Our defensive lineup stays the same. Dubravka in goal as usual. And let's get right into this game. Alright, here we are at the King Power Stadium. Something else I didn't mention as well, I'm using the third kits for Newcastle United, which I actually really like the look of. The bright orange, I really like that, and the pattern on them looks really, really cool as well. So yeah, I like this third kit a lot. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty interesting game. I'm pretty interested to see how Leicester City are going to be attacking. We know they have a strong midfield of Tielemans and Ndidi, Madison. Or Foden in for St. Maximin. St. Maximin off the blocks. Oh my goodness, what a finish. Top bins. I am enjoying this formation. Something else I forgot to tell you guys as well. I've changed our offensive tactic to fast build-up. So that's why you saw that quick passing there from St. Maximin and Foden, and then back to St. Maximin. That was just a brilliant link-up play from Foden and Maximin, probably our two best players at the moment. our two best attackers for sure. But wow, good finish and a great start to the match. Let's go. Has a shot from deep and it almost goes in. What was that? Did you see that shot way back from deep outside the box that hit the post? And then our defenders were sleeping as Madison gets an easy rebound goal. He just dives on the ground and heads it in. Our goalkeeper was out of positioning because he was diving from that first shot. But what on earth was that first shot? Was that Tielemans? How did that get so close? That was a stunning shot from Tielemans, and then just an easy rebound goal for Madison. Sloppy play from our center backs. Tamori was completely lost there. Tamori stepping behind Madison as Madison just dives through and connects with it. That's disappointing from Tamori. Should have been an easy clearance. We need to get a goal back now. Come on, let's go. Almiron sprinting into the box. Fake shot. Drags back for St. Maximin, and St. Maximin with his second goal of the match. Okay. I think it's safe to say that this formation and tactic is working out for us for the better. We responded right away after that Madison goal, and wow, we are back in front. Let's go. This has by far been our most exciting game. Let's keep up the attacking play. We're finally scoring some goals. I love it. Let's go. Come on. Let's keep pressing. If we get a third goal, then I think that'll put Leicester City to sleep. Leicester City out wide with Jose Perez against Danny Rose. Goes inside for Madison. James Madison tries to cross it in. It's blocked, but Jose Perez gets the cross in. Lazaro clears it away though. Good play. I don't know about you guys, but I think that first half was our best attacking that we have done this season by far. Let's hope that we can keep it up again in the second half. Saka on the ball right away, getting into the box. Couple step overs. That's defended well by Leicester City. Ball over the top. Jose Perez settles it well, and it's a great shot from Vardy. Great cutback from Perez. Wow, that was a beautiful block from Dubravka there. Wow. Good attacking play from Leicester, though. We got to be careful. Leicester City on the attack now, out wide again. They're feeding Jose Perez on this right wing, trying to get something out of this game. Crossing the ball in. It's an easy ball for Dubravka to pick up. Oh boy, Leicester City again just feeding Jose Perez. Rose is so tired he can't keep up with him. Again, down the right flank to Ricardo Pereira. Pereira crossing it in. It's good defending once again. Leicester still have the ball now. Good defending from Foden, but okay, good defending again. Okay, guys, definitely our best game attacking-wise. St. Maximin coming out of nowhere, scoring a brace for us, carrying us through this match. Away from home, we beat Leicester City. Let's go. Let's go, guys. I think this formation and this the fast build-up tactic, I think those definitely worked in our favor, especially for this game. St. Maximin opening up his account for this season. The brace. Let's go, guys. 2-1. Newcastle United, Leicester City. Will you continue to back Origi? This is an interesting question, one that I kind of talked about last episode as well. Origi has really not done well for us this season, and we transferred him with high hopes of him being able to provide squad depth as well as being our best striker, but he has not scored a single goal for us this season, and whenever he's gotten into positions where he could score a goal, he gets bodied way too easily, just gets pushed off the ball. He's been pretty lackluster so far, and I think from now on I'm going to start starting Joe Linton, because Joe Linton deserves a shot after Origi's been so disappointing. So I'm just going to say pressure is tough, but yeah, I think this is the last time that we're going to start Origi for a little while, at least until he performs well again. I think for now on we're going to use him as a super sub. St. Maximin with 2 goals. He was the hero today. He definitely was an impressive performance from St. Maximin. Alright guys, I told you this episode was going to be exciting as our next match is against Manchester United, the Red Devils, who are currently sitting in 4th place at the moment with 16 points. That's pretty good for after 7 games, especially from the state that they were in last season. They're doing pretty well this season, it seems, especially in this career mode. Yeah, as you can see, we're in 8th place after that win against Leicester City. So let's just jump into it against Manchester United and see if we can pick up another 3 points and climb the table even more. I want a Europa League spot this season. Come on, guys. Alright guys, so here is the starting lineup I've decided to use against Manchester United. We are playing at home, which doesn't fill me with as much confidence as it did before because we've actually been kind of lackluster at home. We've performed better away from home for some reason, like we just did against Leicester, getting that win there. So a couple changes to the lineup. Joelinton starts ahead of Origi as promised, and Yedlin actually is I'm starting it ahead of Danny Rose at left back. He's technically a right back, but his pace is he's way faster than Danny Rose, so I just want to try him out, and I'm not going to put him ahead of Lazaro because Lazaro is just he's been so good for us so far. He's a solid right back. Another interesting thing to point out is Saka has again bumped up one in his overall. He's now 76 rated overall, which is really encouraging to see because when he just transferred to the club about a month ago, like just 1 month ago, he's gone from 74 to 76. So he's already gone through the whole 75 overall, and now he's at 76. So let's hope that he continues to grow really as fast as he is. That's really nice to see. As well as our other players too, like Foden, Tomori, etc. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the game. Okay guys, so here's the Manchester United team. I can't show the regular lineup that they introduced at the beginning of the game or anything because I think that's copyrighted by EA, unfortunately. So this is how we have to view the lineups for now, and I've decided I'm going to start doing this against when I play against big teams, the big six in the Prem. I'm going to start showing them their lineups for you guys because you guys might be interested in that sort of thing. So at the back they have Maguire, and they've actually signed Nicolas Sule, which is that's pretty interesting. Sule is very slow, I do know, but he's a rock at the back. Him and Maguire are kind of similar, so that's going to be a difficult pairing to get past. Dalot at left back, that's a little bit dodgy. I think he's a right back, but he can play over there sometimes. And then Wan-Bissaka on the right, we know how solid he is. Pogba and Fred in midfield, we know all about Pogba, and they're going to link up with Bruno Fernandes. If you've been following Bruno Fernandes with Manchester United at all, as he transferred there this year, you know how dangerous he is. I'm not sure who that Melendo guy is on the right, but I guess we'll find out who he is this game. And then Rashford on the left and Martial up. Alright, kickoff against Manchester United at home at the St. James's Park. Let's hope we can impress our fans a little bit more than we have in the past. Let's get the game underway with Newcastle United taking on Manchester United. 2 Uniteds, how about that? Right off the bat, we might have an early chance as Foden gets into a good position that's blocked barely by Wan-Bissaka. Wow, that was good defending by Wan-Bissaka. I thought Foden was going to score right there. Almiron completely gets by Dalot. Has a chance now. Maguire comes in at the last second and blocks. Wow, we have come off the blocks fast in this game. Let's keep it up. Joelinton on the run now. Pogba chasing behind. He doesn't have the pace, but he gets by Pogba. Ball roll inside. Joelinton. Oh, he just gets pulled back by Maguire. That was so dirty from Maguire. Did you guys see that? Maguire just grabbed onto his jersey and pulled him back, and it forced him to take a heavy touch. That was a goal all the way. That should have been a goal. Dirty play from Harry Maguire. Oh, it's a beautiful pass in for St. Maximin. St. Maximin on the run now. He's going to cut this one back to Joelinton. Joelinton with a beautiful goal, and that's more than Divock Origi has done this entire season. Joelinton makes his starting position in this game count. Okay, I think it's safe to say Origi is staying on the bench. Joelinton with a beautiful goal. That pass through to St. Maximin, though, was inch perfect. Oh my goodness, I think the pass through is from Bentaleb. He passed it all the way through the field. Beautifully into stride for St. Maximin, who just took it up perfectly, sprinted through the defenders, and laid this one off for Joelinton, who was making a great run through the middle. And we get a goal against Manchester United at home. Let's go. Sees Bentaleb in for Joel Linton. Joel Linton again. De Gea with a good save. Oh, Anthony Martial with a good shot there. I wasn't talking. I didn't think he was actually going to shoot from outside the box there, but he did, and our defender gets a good block to it. We've been defending so solidly in this episode, I have to say. Oh boy, but I give it away stupidly with Tomori. But Manchester United kind of screwed that up. They had the numbers to just beat us there easily. I don't know why he passed it back like that, but hey, I'm not complaining. Joel Linton making a good run. Foden sees him. Joel Linton again. Inside the box. Joel Linton. Oh, St. Maximin has it, and it's a goal somehow. Somehow we get the goal. I really have no clue what just happened there. We're going to have to watch the replay on that one. Joel Linton tried a shot. It got deflected, fell to St. Maximin, and St. Maximin somehow put it in the back of the net. Let's see. Yeah, here comes Joel Linton running into the box, barely gets stopped at the last second, and Maximin just wraps his leg around Sule to get that shot in. And wow, what a finish from St. Maximin. What an episode he's had today. Scoring twice in the Leicester City game, scoring once in this game, and there's still more to come. It's a good ball over the top to Marcus Rashford, who of course has the pace to get to it. One of the fastest players in the Premier League, if not the fastest. He's sprinting back now though. Okay, on the attack again. Whips in a ball for Pogba, and what a save from Dubravka. Wow. That is probably one of the best saves we'll see this season. Oh my gosh. What a save. That is incredible from Dubravka. As soon as I saw that ball going into for Pogba, I thought it was going to be a goal all the way. We know how good Pogba's long shots and volleys are. Wow. What a save. Oh, Joel Linton sees St. Maximin. St. Maximin with another chance. It's blocked, but Saka on the rebound picks up a header. Oh my goodness, Saka. The 16, 17, I think 17? Wait, is he 9? I don't know how old he is. He's really young. I think he's 17. 17-year-old kid picks up his first goal for Newcastle United. This is definitely our best performance by far in the Premier League. And I swear I haven't messed with the difficulty at all. I haven't changed the sliders at all. Everything is the same as it was in the last episode and the episode before that. Everything's the same. It's just our formation and our tactics got changed up, and here we go again on another attack. Slips through for Almiron. What can he do here? Ball roll. Gets through everyone in the box. Finesses it, and that's an easy goal. Wow, Almiron goes on the run of his life, cuts in the box, and sprints by every single Manchester United defender. They had no clue what to do. He was ball rolling, he was just going right past all of them. He baited, I think that was Diogo Dalot there. Wow, and just finessed it in past De Gea. What a game we are having. That's 4-0 up against Manchester United. Foden freaking out there. But wow. Definitely our most convincing performance, and it is at home, which makes me more confident about what our home games will be like in the future. Almiron with possibly a goal of the season. We saw a save of the season earlier on this game, but that could be a goal of the season. Wow. And it looks like Manchester United are kind of giving up now, resting up Martial. But wow, what a game. And that is the final whistle, and what a game this was. By far and away our best game of the season so far. Just the most convincing performance we've had, and I'm so happy that we finally found a formation and some tactics that finally work for us. I think a 4-4-2 is actually the formation that they had when I came in as the manager. Maybe I should have just left it and not tried to change it around so much, because it seems to be working for them. 4-0 against Manchester United. And riding the wave from that Manchester United win, we sit 1 point behind Manchester United. Newcastle United is up here with teams like Manchester United, Chelsea, Everton, Leicester, Spurs, Liverpool, Manchester City. We're up here with the big dogs. Like we're here. We're here to play. We're in a Europa League spot right now. Let's hope that we can carry that out for the rest of the season. But wow. I mean, our job's only going to get harder from here, and we have to stay consistent. We can't drop our form, which I'm pretty sure will happen a couple times during the length of this series, but I'm so pumped at the moment. I'm so glad that we're performing so well. Okay, and here we are, guys, at the starting lineup screen for our next game, Chelsea versus Newcastle United. We are going to be playing away from home once again. We're going to be visiting Stamford Bridge. Definitely a really difficult place to visit, but if we play anything like we have been, hopefully this can be an easy win for us. We have Batshuayi up top with Willian and Christian Pulisic. Jorginho, Kante, and Loftus-Cheek in midfield. That's a really, really good midfield. They've signed Thiago Silva from PSG. That's interesting. And Emerson, left back. I think he was on Real Betis, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, that's a very good signing, though. Emerson is really good at fullback. He's a right back, I'm pretty sure, though, so that's kind of odd. Every team that we've played today seems to be playing right backs as left backs. Rudiger, definitely he's solid, and I'm not actually too sure who that Mozo guy is at right back. It's kind of weird that they don't have Azpilicueta anymore, or he's just on the bench. But yeah, Kepa in goal. It's a solid Chelsea side. Let's see if we can put in a good performance against them, grab some goals, maybe grab the 3 points. Space for days to use the ball in. Fake shot, cuts inside. Saka with a finesse shot gets blocked by Thiago Silva. Oh man. We are attacking really well right now. Comes Tomori in an aggressive position, I gotta say. He's a center back all the way up here. Is he gonna get an assist against his former side? Tomori passing it into for St. Maximin. I cannot talk. St. Maximin just gets tackled off the ball. Chelsea on the ball now, looking for a goal. In for Jorginho, but that's a great tackle from Tomori. He has been doing it right all over the pitch today. Chelsea keep the ball somehow. Loftus-Cheek looking to score a goal off the post, and we somehow managed to keep the ball away from the Chelsea attackers. No rebound goal for them today. Alright, that was actually a pretty difficult first half against Chelsea there. So I have made one change. I've put Yedlin in for Danny Rose. Again, because he did impress me in that last game. He is super fast, and that's just what we need right now, because Chelsea are really trying to press us really high up and beat us on counters. So I would like to have an extra bit of pace on our fullbacks if we can have it. Here we go now. Foden in for St. Maximin. Can St. Maximin score a goal? He does. A beautiful finesse shot past the keeper. I'm going to go celebrate right in front of the Chelsea fans. Oh, yes. I am loving this episode today, guys. It is incredible what this new formation and this new offensive tactic has done for us. It has just been working wonders for our attacking players. Our attacking players are getting into the most perfect positions. And it ends up being an easy goal every time. We're finally being clinical in our finishing. Willian on the ball now against Yedlin. But Yedlin just has that pace. Even though he puts in a challenge way too early, he still gets back. Chelsea now looking dangerous with N'Golo Kante. And what a save from Dubravka. And Pulisic just kicks it out for the goal kick. Okay, thanks Pulisic. Wow. Oh, out wide. Joelinton sees Lazaro. Lazaro making a great run from deep, and it's a good shot. Can we keep it going? Bentaleb shoots, it's blocked. Oh my gosh, that was chaos from Chelsea at the back, but somehow we don't score a goal, and now Chelsea could be hitting us on the counter. It's Pulisic versus Tomori, and Tomori comes out on top, destroying his former teammate. Oh, Foden slips it through for St. Maximin. St. Maximin could be scoring his second of the game. St. Maximin makes it 2-0 for Newcastle United. The same link-up play as we saw earlier this game. Foden slides the ball through to St. Maximin. St. Maximin slips by the defenders. He's barely onside, taps it home for an easy goal. 2-0, Newcastle United on Chelsea. I don't know what to tell you guys. We're playing at the top of our game right now. The team is finally it's working, like it's all the gears are turning, they're all connecting in the right way. It's a high quality performance this episode. Mason Mount on the ball now. Probably Chelsea's last attack as it goes through for Batshuayi. Batshuayi And Batshuayi gets Chelsea a consolation goal. Well, always disappointing to concede, but now I'm extra I'm extra thankful that St. Maximin managed to score just a couple minutes ago, or else I would be pretty triggered right now. It's a good goal from Batshuayi. He did a fake shot to cut inside, just taps it home. It's a good finish, and it's a consolation goal for Chelsea as we finish off the game. And there goes the last whistle. Disappointing that Chelsea did get that goal at the end, but overall it was another fantastic performance as we go to shake Frank Lampard's hand. Yeah, I mean, I really don't know what to say. Just this episode has by far been our best episode so far. They are highlighting St. Maximin. How many times have I said his name this episode? He's been outstanding. 5 goals in this episode alone. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright guys, and our last game of the episode is against Wolves. We're playing at home at the St. James's Park. Couple changes to the lineup again. I'm playing Hayden in midfield instead of Bentelev because Hayden came at me with a message. He emailed me, said he asked if he could play this game, and I just figure why not. He's gone up 1 in his overall. He's 77 now. And I haven't played him in a while, so it only makes sense to play him. Once again, Yedlin comes in for Danny Rose. I've just enjoyed using Yedlin over Danny Rose just because of his pace. FIFA 20 really favors pace over skill, so it's nice to have a team that has a lot of pace, especially when you're fullbacks. Urzi, I'm playing Urzi, our newest signing on the right wing, and actually bumped Almiron from the right wing to a striker position. So Joelinton and Origi on the bench this game. Let's jump into it. Here we are, back from Stamford Bridge at the St. James's Park. Can we get the 3 points over Wolves and make it 4 wins out of 4 this episode? Stay tuned to find out. Here's Urzi on the ball now. We decided to start him. Hopefully he won't make us regret it. So here he goes now on the run. Squeezes by a couple of the Wolves players. Goes back for Hayden. Hayden in for Foden. Foden in for Almiron, who turns his man brilliantly, and it is not a goal. Rui Patricio with a great save right at the brink of that attack. Oh my goodness. That's good play from Urzi though. He cut inside and got the whole attack starting. Good to see him fitting into the team. John Moutinho with the ball as Wolves try to counter us. He's on the flank with tons of room. Tomori on him now. Paired with Urzi. And that is good defending. Urzi squeezes by that player. I don't know how he did that. He's on the run now. Through for Hayden. Back for Urzi. Can he make something out of this? Cuts inside. Urzi. Oh, shoots right at the keeper in the end. But Urzi has really had a great game so far. He's been carrying all of our attacks. Here goes Urzi again now with the ball. His pace is just insane. Urzi cuts it back for St. Maximin. St. Maximin with his 6th goal of the season and his 6th goal of the episode. It is crazy to think that before this episode, this man's had 0 goals in the Premier League and now he has 6. What an episode it has been for him. He's just been incredible in this episode. He's been unplayable. And Urzi with a beautiful assist. His 2nd start for us, and his 1st goal contribution. Almiron holds it up well. I see St. Maximin making a great run. Can he get there in time? He can, but Rui Patricio with a fabulous save, and Saka heads it out of play. Anyways, that was a good first half. Very good first half. It's been our usual play. St. Maximin carrying our team this entire episode. What a run of form he is having recently. Newcastle United 1, Wolves 0. Let's get into the second half. Hayden now goes in for Almiron. I see Urzi making a great run. Urzi, can he score his first goal for us? It's off the post. Oh my goodness. Urzi has had a remarkable game. Oh my god. This game he's been unplayable, literally. It's amazing. He got an assist, nearly got a goal there. He's only 19 years old. Not gonna lie to you guys, ever since we scored the goal... Oh god, that was an awful giveaway. That was an awful giveaway. I was just gonna say, ever since we scored the goal, this game has been so dull. Oh, but that was a bad giveaway. Hey, we're so lucky we didn't concede there. Good work from Dubravka. Bad work from Wolves attackers. At the end, Wolves could not find the answer to our goal. We played so well in this episode. By far our best episode. Let me know if you guys actually want me to start upping the difficulty a little bit, but for now I am just going to keep it like this, because if I know FIFA career mode, once we start playing this well, that usually means we're about to hit a severe drop in form. So yeah, but Urzi, a shining star in this game, really had a great first half. The first half is where all the action was, really. The second half was very dull, kind of just back and forth. KG, Wolves trying to attack, couldn't really do anything. Same story for us. Kept possession well. Made our goal count. And that's plus 3 points for us once again. Wow, guys, what an episode we had today. 4 games against 4 huge teams and 4 wins. That is what I call some good formations, some good tactics, and some good players. St. Maximin, definitely the player of this episode. He just popped off this episode. He went from scoring no goals in the Premier League to scoring like 6 or 7 in just one episode. Like, wow, that's insane. That's 6 or 7 goals in 4 games. That's just insane. That's awesome. And a lot of stars that we didn't really have confidence to play before played. Yedlin, Urzi, Hayden, I played in this episode. I have a lot more confidence in them and their skill now, as they all put in good performances. I might start Yedlin over Danny Rose from now on, because he honestly just felt so much easier to use than Danny Rose. Danny Rose's pace and stamina is just, it's lacking. But yeah, next episode definitely going to be an exciting one, as we have a Carabao Cup match, our next cup in the round of 16. I might simulate that, but maybe not, because now that we're playing like this, I feel like we have a chance to win one of these domestic cups this series, the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup. So I think we definitely have a chance to win those, and winning those means more money, and more money means better players. So yeah, definitely interested in those cups when I wasn't really before, just because I didn't think that we would ever be playing as well as we are right now. And then we have a couple Premier League games: West Ham, Bournemouth, Aston Villa. And if we do have time, maybe we'll play that Manchester City game, but I don't know if we'll have time for that in the next episode. But yeah, next episode we're just going to take care of these Premier League games. Maybe play that Carabao Cup game, but we might simulate it. And I also have some exciting news from our youth academy. We did get our first email from our scout that we sent out, and he has provided us with a short list of players that he's found. So I'll be talking about those players in the next episode. I'll be showing you guys the short list that he brought back. And yeah, that's going to do it for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.